Hello, my name is Sir Cloud. I'm one of the casters for PUBG Mobile and I recently casted the PMSL. I think it has been a long time since we felt an offline tournament that we had crowd, and I think having this at this moment where we had the opportunity, it's amazing. We get to feel the energy of the crowd cheering for their favorite teams. It is great. I think we have brought together the best teams in Southeast Asia. And all the teams, amazing. They put in a lot of good effort, they have a lot of showmanship, their performance in game was great. If I were to pick one team that I really like, honestly, I do like a lot of these teams. But if I want to see that one team do well, I know some people are going to say, okay, you're going to pick a Malaysian team, right? Yes, of course I'm Malaysian, I like to see a Malaysian team do well, but I also want to see a surprise team do well, which is GE. And they did very well.
Okay.
I think the countries, Malaysia, Thailand and Indonesia, historically even they are some of the well-performing countries in the PUBG Mobile scene. And I think what makes these countries do very well is that within the country itself, it's very competitive. You will have new blood wanting to go pro, hence it will also push some of the current players to do better to maintain their spot. So you will see them being very competitive and try to improve themselves. And I think the competitiveness within the countries, that is what elevates the country's performance overall. So we got two Malaysian teams in the PMGC later on. One is Sem9, one is Judo Alliance. Honestly, I really like these two teams. Sem9, they came from Ravenwood, played their first PMPL Malaysia, did very well, picked up by Sem9, and now they are on to PMGC. I think the progress of these players have been immense. For Sem9 during PMWI, they didn't do that well, but it was a good timing because it gave them the exposure of playing with all these amazing players globally. Hence, with that experience, we can see in the PMSL, they did well too. So I would say that when coming to PMGC, they would be prepared with that sort of experience to face off with the other teams as well. For the other team, Judo Alliance, this is a team that I always say has a lot of potential. It's just that they have yet to lift a major trophy yet. So for them to be able to compete at the world stage, at the global stage, they have a very good chance. Okay, the two Vietnamese teams, BN United and also Xavier. I've always liked Xavier. I'm going to start it off with them first. And I think this lineup, especially when they took Parajin in the lineup, I think it's amazing. We can see from the preseason and we can see from the league as well as the grand finals, probably wasn't their best performance, but because of this lineup, they have shown majority of the time that they're able to do well. I think this is a team that has a lot of potential. For BN United, they started the week very well in the league. Week 1, they championed, they topped the group. Week 2, week 3, maybe not so. So I think that BN United needs to find that level of consistency if they were to compete in the bigger stage. Honestly, I feel that for the PUBG Mobile scene in Malaysia, as much as everyone's saying that, maybe the scene is not as hype as before and all that, but if we look at the offline event in PMSL, the crowd is amazing. You can hear the chants, you can hear the cheer, everything is there. So I think this is a testament to say that the passion of the fans for PUBG Mobile is still there. And you get to see it yourself. I mean, the PMSL is the proof. Okay, my plan as a caster in the future is that I hope to help to develop the local esports scene a bit more through education. Hence, even though I'm a caster, I also do content. My content is more focused on being informative, sharing with people about the scene, and I'm also involved in the educational side. So I educate the new and upcoming esports enthusiasts, or even sometimes esports talents, casters, on how do they get involved in the esports scene. So I do hope to be able to contribute back to the community by helping those who are interested in the esports scene to grow and get involved with it someday. Because one day I don't know how long I'll be here, so I hope that new talent will be able to replace me. Xin chào to all the fans in Vietnam. I would like to say thank you so much for supporting the PUBG Mobile scene. You guys have been amazing. I know Vietnam has a lot of passionate fans. I used to cast the PMPL Vietnam before. Back then, I believe it was like in 2020, and I can see the chat going insane whenever you see your favorite teams perform. So continue to support your favorite team, because as a Southeast Asia region, we want to grow together. So grow together Vietnam, together with the rest of Southeast Asia, because we are Sea Pride.